Alright, everyone, I think we're back. I think we are. I'm not positive, but it says I have an excellent connection. We'll have to see how true that is. But I hope we are back. I had to, preemptively, leave. I don't know. The issue, there was way too many lag issues and stuff. I don't know if that's still the case or not, but we'll have to see. So, yeah. Like I said, I don't really know entirely yet, but we'll definitely have to see about it. I hope it's fine, though. I hope it's better. So we'll quickly blur it, and I'm probably gonna stream for, let's say, another 20 minutes, give or take. Anyway, so, you wouldn't be missing too much even if you missed this last part anyways, but, definitely probably want to join if you can. So I am working on the radiated tortoise, if anyone wasn't aware already. I was like, is that a spider or something? Yeah, no, this is the tortoise. So I'm just trying to get it the best I can right now. Other thing is, maybe I want to even grab the default texture. There's like a weird glitch with textures where for some reason when you load them into Substance Painter directly from Cobra, it makes them super white. So this is going to be a whole thing. And yes, this mod will eventually be on Nexus. And please don't spam. Please stop spamming. I will time you out. But yeah, so we can quickly do this. Add the, I guess, default texture. Add the texture, current session import. We will drag this in. Delete this for now. So this is our default tortoise texture, which seems fine. I have no issue with it. So what we're gonna do is make a folder that is only for the shell texture. So the shell specifically is gonna be available like so. There we go. Alright, that ain't too bad. The lag's back already? God damn it. I don't even know what to say. There's just no winning with YouTube, is there? So if it does persist, I'm just going to probably call it quits. Just because I am sorry. In the Discord, there's only rules and voice chat. Read the rules. Read the rules, and then you will have more than that. I feel like a lot of people never do that. I actually know that a lot of people don't because they'll see like how many members want to be on the server when you check rules, and then how many actively participate and stuff. It's because they forgot to do the Hambo emoji by reading the rules first. But yeah, so let's see. So I kind of want to make it so that... Let's see what I want to do here. Hue and saturation. I need some red. Actually, I think I have some red already from another texture. So if I just quickly make a new fill layer, make it the red tortoise, or the pink one, I guess, I can start adding my little black splotches of red everywhere. So specifically, let's start adding a couple little dabs of red flecks to the face. Actually, it looks a little too pink, but we'll try to fix that later on. And then we'll try to make some of these kind of reddish. Again, I think it's a little too pink, personally, but we'll try. I really hate reptiles for this reason, actually. It's just so hard to get stuff to look right. So let's actually grab this red. So there we go. If we add that, and then do, like, I don't know, multiply or something. And get a little more color that way. Not a ton more, but a little bit. Alright, let's see. So we'll add a couple more little red dots and flecks and stuff to the pattern. And I might even do this a little bit with the shell. Add just a little ring of red around some of these yellow little highlights and stuff. And I think I might go in afterward and add just a quick little thing. A little like flare or something around it. I think that might make them pop just a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, but exactly what Andy said. If you want to figure out how to access my actual like Discord and stuff, you have to react with a Hambo. So we'll do this. We'll add a fill. We'll add a, maybe not a fill, we'll add a filter. We'll make it a blur. Make it kind of blurry. And yeah, there we go. So now I have a little bit of difference with some of my stuff here. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better now. So now if I add a little dot to the center of each of these, as you can see, looks a lot cooler. Looks a lot more, I guess realistic is the word. Well, bye, I come to bed. Alright, well, see you, Lion. Thanks for dropping by. Maybe drop it just a little bit. Need to add some texture. Let's see what I can do texture-wise here. So let fill. Okay, that's not terrible. I wish it kind of followed the actual curvature of the shell a bit more, but that's not bad. That definitely adds a little bit of thing. Yeah, I know. I need to add the yellow to the face. You're definitely right about that. So let me do that quick. Because I feel like that is probably a pretty big defining characteristic. Let me see if I can find a better... So the bottom of the jaw is yellow, right? Yeah. And then they have kind of a thing on the side of their face that's also yellow. And then usually the top of their head. Kind of like so, I guess. And then up top we got just a couple of little shell things. Kind of noticing their legs also kind of have a little bit of yellow. But they're called the red-footed tortoise, but they actually have yellow and stuff pretty much all over them. Filter, blur, just a hair. I don't know, because I almost feel like it's too yellow now. Can you make it a cherry head redfoot? Cherry head. I don't know what that even is. Cherry head. So like reddish. So would it be like this, I guess? Or it's like reddish pink? Because I could do that. Because in that case, I'll just use the red instead of the yellow that I was using on right now. So let's see. Yellow on top of head, red on the cheeks and neck. Okay, got it. I'm just trying to find like some reference because like there's so much pattern variation with the colors. I just hate reptiles. They're so difficult no matter what. So yeah, here we go. So the top of the head is bright yellow. Like so. And then it curves around like so. There's a little gap of darkness right there. Then it comes around, and then the rest is basically all just filling in the blank area. And then they have bright red cheeks. Like so. I think the other thing is I just need to make the actual texture a lot darker. That also could be the thing that's throwing it right now. So I might do that. So if we just go in here and then darken basically everything. Save as darker. Go back to substance, add our darker layer. And then swap this out. And then add our normal layer, because I might have gone a little too dark. And find the happy medium. Basically around there, I'd say. If you plan on having a female and male variants, you should make the bottom middle of the shell of males thinner. Probably wasn't going to do that, not going to lie. I probably wasn't going to actually have that much color variation between them. I was just probably going to make male, female, baby all use the exact same model. Just because I don't really feel like making individual things. Let's see. The red might need to be a bit more prominent, so let's try to do this. Add the little red speckles everywhere. I assume they have the red on the back of their feet as well, right? Like they must. If you, yep, I already read that. That should be fine. Actually, do any of these not have the back of their feet? Like what their back legs look like? That's kind of surprising. Oh, they don't. Oh, interesting. I'm glad people actually know tortoises, because I have no idea about reptiles really at all. I'm a mammal guy. I know most things about mammals, no clue about reptiles at all. Closest thing I know is I know some facts about snakes. Snakes and crocodilians. Tortoises, frogs, lizards. I wouldn't have a prayer. That frogs are, yes, I know frogs are amphibians. I'm just saying like that entire family, because I feel like people who know reptiles are familiar with frogs, just because amphibians are basically in the same category. Like they'd still be in like a reptile house, or if you're someone who owns reptiles, there's a fair shot you have a frog. You know, it's not. So yes, I know that frogs are amphibians, but that entire wheelhouse is not in my forte. I don't know birds, I don't know fish, I don't know any of that stuff. I know mammals, and that's about it. And like I said, and select reptiles. Because I don't want to say I'm like totally tone deaf when it comes to reptiles or birds or anything. Like I know a lot of I know more than the average person, but definitely not as much as some people who are like, oh, that is my personality. I am the turtle girl or something, you know. little bit of texture there. When the red-footed tortoise doesn't have red feet, yeah. It just has kind of like reddish, I don't even know, like spots, I guess. At least from what I'm seeing. Add fill. Add filter, add a blur layer. I'm just curious what this is going to look like. They don't have to have that much yellow on their head, make it more red. Okay, I could definitely do that. Let me quickly add the spot patterns, I guess. Huh. Oh, that's the reason my opacity is super low. I was like, why is it not showing up that well? That's the reason. If you plan on making a shell more refined, I add the individual scoots. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to do... Well, that's what I'm doing right now. But the other thing is, yeah, I'll probably be doing a sulcata eventually, and they're the ones that, if I really wanted to make the scoots, like, spiky or whatever, I'd probably do it there. I probably should have done this from the beginning, like mapping out where I actually want each of the defined shell pieces to be. Like define, hey, this is where scoot A is going to be, this is where scoot B is going to be. Because it definitely is helping define the shell a lot more. Even if the normal map kind of messes it up a little bit in the end. So yeah, there we go. Just defining it out like this is just helping significantly. Alright. Do that, we'll do this. And then we'll do cleanup. You're doing a great job so far. Thank you, Liliana. I appreciate that. Yeah, again, the thing with reptiles, like, it's going to be messy for a little bit. So, hopefully, people forgive me for that. Add a filter, add a blur. Really? Did that blur it at all? Oh, there we go. That would do it. Add a filter. Add a blur. There we go. That makes more sense. Do that. Lighten it a bit so it's not as prominent, but just a little bit. Now to clean up some of the messier bits. Clean this up. Clean this up. Even this. And then we'll do one fell swoop with the yellow in the center. There we go. Alright. So let's now work a little bit more on the face, because I kind of agree with Genevieve. It's a little too red or yellow. So let's see, where is it? You mentioned it somewhere. I forget where. They don't have that much yellow in their head. Make it more red. Okay, yeah, there it was. Add filter, blur. See, now I actually want to add a little bit more yellow and then kind of convert it into red. So we'll do like something like this at first. And then add more of that reddish color. And we'll just make it on a new layer. So we'll add in our red color. And start working. So I believe we're trying to go for this one right here. We've been bouncing around different tortoises, but I think something like this is sort of what we want to go for. It's just rather tough. So we can do something like this, and we'll do something like that. Go down to our other red layer. Where is it? Frankly, do this. They have black noses. now I'll just do a bunch of splotches of the red. When are birds coming out? The ones that fly. Jesse's working on it. Yeah, I'm not totally sure when. He's very busy, as am I, as well as Leaf. So, again, patience is the only thing I can really stress right now in regards to all things modding. It's just such a time-consuming hobby. But we're trying our best to please the community. It's just very, 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 very time consuming. I actually really like this color. I might try to work it in other places. The other issue I know is like the tortoise is going to have such a really long neck, and the majority of red-footed tortoises just don't have that at all. So that will definitely be a bit of an issue. But it is almost 5 o'clock where I am, so let's just try to get this in game, if possible. Now I am going to note that this is going to be a pain because I just realized I made it out of the juvenile, so we're going to need a whole birthing cycle to know if this actually looks good or not. But we'll have to see. So give me just a sec while I inject all of the files, and we'll just check it out. Red-footed tortoise, export. Red-footed tortoise. Oh, I have to edit the texture. There we go. And again, I don't think this would be the final texture either. I'd probably continue to work on it. I'm just very, very tired. And earlier in the stream, the whole issues of us, lagging out and stuff just kind of drained me from actually, being able to get what I wanted to do done. So, why is that not saving? Save as PNG. There we go. Base color. Okay. There we go. Now it's saved. Inject. Red-footed tortoise file. Save as animals. Tortoises. Algebra. Juvenile. Yes. Okay. So we're going to hop back over to Planet Zoo now. So if we jump to my default screen, it'll be black for a second, but that'll change in, just a minute. And we're going to try to check it out in Planet Zoo. So hopefully that all works. I understand if you're tired. It's also like Julie shut the lights off, so it's kind of I call it the I call it the math class syndrome though, where like, did anyone else notice that whenever you're in like math class, they'd always have like the super dim lights for some reason?
I have excessive migraines,
yes,
so I
know.
always have the lights off. Sorry.
Yeah, but like whenever like lights are like just like super dim for whatever reason, like you're just like naturally like a lot more bored or tired. It's that kind of idea. So I actually need A. Should get rid of the white lines. Yeah, I'll probably, again, I'm not gonna keep it the way it is. I'm definitely gonna work on it a bit more off camera. Debatably might even just make a whole nother texture with like a normal map and stuff. But I'll have to see. So time to get a bunch of tortoises because I need to see if they'll breed. And then in the meantime, we can just, I don't know, look at the rhinos. Look at the rhinos, everybody. Look at them. Whoa. Because I need them to breed. So. Now, does anyone know off the top of any news on the African penguin? Like I said, I'm probably going to be working on Mystic Aquarium tonight, and so fingers crossed I should have the episode out tomorrow and release the African penguin same day. So African penguin should come out tomorrow. I'll spawn that in and stuff. Alright, now we have to wait for the tortoises. The issue is tortoises like don't do anything. I love testing zoos though, because they're just like always a mess. Well, while we're waiting, I guess I can build using my new Africa set. So let's just start building something. We'll start a building. We'll do like a yellowish trim. Then we'll do stained wood, because this is my favorite combo. Is using my new wood, then using stained wood, then using plaster. That's probably like my new favorite build combo that I've been doing a lot lately. I built like I think Leaf mentioned he's like I built the same thing like 15,000 times already, but every single time he's amazed by it just because like it looks so good. But yeah, we could do this. And then we can make a second layer. So we can do like, I don't know, something up here. Some kind of walkway or something, I don't know. There we go. We can do that. Now we can, oh, tortoise is expecting? Excellent, great. That is very good. July. So we have until July. I had a feeling they had like a super long gestation. That was the other fear I had. Because tortoises just, ugh. They have a lot of babies, but they take a long time to have them. So that's kind of the only drawback with them. Apply to surface. You could do one of these. Maybe add a little bit more orange to our gazelles. Brighten them up a little bit. Metal rod painted. And then I can just do this. Oh, it's about to have offspring. Awesome. And another is about to mate. There we go. So let's see. It's about to have offspring. Let's look. Because they should be about the right size, to be honest, of like what we want out of our... Oh, there they are. Yeah, there we go. That actually doesn't look that bad. I do agree we need to get rid of the white, but definitely not as bad as I thought. So yeah, that's definitely doable. But yeah, I'm definitely going to continue to work on it a little bit to make it a little bit nicer. Could you make a Thai architecture pack? We'll see. I'll see once I'm done with the Africa pack how I'm feeling. Because I'm sort of also using this as like a mini resume for like being an environmental artist. Like just, hey, look at what I did. Look at all these props. Quickly finish this up, make it somewhat presentable. There we go. And then move that over a bit. Maybe add, because the other plus is you can definitely use the existing Africa props alongside this stuff. You don't have to just use my stuff. Like the existing Africa props also look really, really nice when put together. And there you go. You got a nice little, you know, African thing. Quick little Africa build. Maybe use some of my new fences. I do think I might want to actually make a half piece for this, though. I'll be totally honest. Because right now I don't know how well they seamlessly... Yeah, they don't really seamlessly line up all that well. That's kind of an issue. So, in that regard, I'm not crazy about the fences. So if I did a prop tier list of like my own set, I'd probably be like, well, yeah, that's kind of an issue with it. But I did something like that, maybe. Add some of the Africa shields. I don't know what they're called, but these little shields. There you go. See, you got a nice little thing. Then you could probably like add some doors or something. What's he building? I'm just kind of screwing around. I'm just messing with my Africa set. you go. You make the hotel as big as you want. Then just take the whole piece and just flip it. I will admit, though, this is kind of a snug little hotel. It's very compact. But, yeah, you definitely get the idea. You could definitely go crazy. But, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you being here. So, I am going to end it there for today's stream. So, thank you all for coming by. I know it was very sporadic. We did a lot of different things. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream, and if you do enjoy the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And past that, yeah. See, actually, hold on. I do want to actually kind of plug something really quick. On the Lion Rider merch store, I have a new shirt design. I don't know how many people are gonna want it, but I think it's a cool design. It's the Killer Penguin shirt. So if anyone wants, you can go and get on teespring.com/lionrider. You can get the Killer Penguin shirt design, and I think it looks kind of cool. It's like a horror movie design, and it's based off the famous Killer Penguin mod made by NDP. So definitely go check that out. Comes in a bunch of different colors and stuff. I think it looks really cool. But thank you all for coming by today's stream, and I will see you guys later. So bye, everyone.